Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video with my finds from the past few weeks. I really went pretty much everywhere. I did an antique store, yard sales, I've done TJ Maxx, even some Walmart stuff. I'm going to start with the clothing items. I recently did a closet clean out and I got rid of a ton of tank tops. And when I was done, I was left with like 4 that were like good for work. So I've been trying to add to them over the past few weeks. The first one I'm going to show you is this one from TJ Maxx, and this one I fell in love with. It's a Calvin Klein one, and it's just like a black and white plaid print. It's got some like gray in it, and it's got a nice like longer length to it. And this one was actually pretty expensive for what I like to pay. This was $25, but when I saw it, the first thing I thought is Joanna Gaines would wear that, so I splurged on that one. And I have a pair of soft shorts from Target that it goes really nice with. They have like a little fringy hem, and it just looks like really like put together but super comfortable. The next shirt I have is also from TJ Maxx, and it's from the brand Olive and Oak. And this one I took the tag off. I think it was $16, and it's another Joanna Gaines type of shirt. That's like my going theme right now, as I'm trying to find like more like comfortable floaty type things. So this one's just white with like a blue print on it. And this one's like that super soft, stretchy material. And then the last 6 shirts I'm going to show you came from Walmart. This first one was $10, and it's just a blue and white print. It's got a little bit of coral on it, and then it's got the tassels at the neckline. And this one was $10. These next ones were only $5 a piece, which I was shocked with. They're a polyester, but they don't feel like a gross polyester. The way the straps are, they hide your bra straps perfectly, so the fit of these is great. And they're just like a plain, like a silky feeling tank. They remind me almost of something you get from like Ann Taylor. So these were only $5 a piece. I got one with a black and white pattern. I got a blue and white stripe. I got this one that's like a blue and white polka dot. And then I picked up 2 solids. I picked up a red one, and red's usually a color I steer away from, but I have a maxi skirt that needs like a red shirt to go with it. So I'm going to try that on with the tags on it and see if it still looks decent against my skin. But you can see this was also $5. And then I just picked up a teal one as well. And the solid ones have a pocket, the other ones do not. So those are the clothing pieces I added to my closet. I added some more books too. So I picked up this one, and I don't remember if this was an Amazon or an eBay, but it's How to Decorate. And I just thought it looked really neat inside. It's got some good pictures. It's got like step-by-steps. And I think I paid around $4 for that. This one is Country Living, the Farm Chicks Christmas, and this is Merry Ideas for the Holidays. I haven't even flipped through this yet, so I'm going to do that with you guys for the first time, and I don't remember what I paid for this one. I know it wasn't a lot. So it's just got some like vintagey type ideas of crafts and stuff. Some candy storage. What do we got here? Ideas for wrapping up food type presents. So just a fun book to get some Christmas ideas from. I picked up this one off of Amazon for I think $4. It was a penny, and then there's $3.99 shipping. Flea market finds and how to restore them. And let's see. I already put my own little book plate in this one. But basically it just goes through the different types of things like wood, leather, stone, and then it's in a question and answer format. They take like the most popular questions they've gotten for each item, like how you would clean it without damaging it. And I went to a used bookstore. This is the first time I ever checked this one out, so I wanted to see what it was like. So I picked up 2 books there. I got this Pottery Barn Workspaces one, and this one, it has a lot of great organizing ideas. I've also got my book plate in that one. This one I paid $8 for, and I briefly looked through it in the store, but I just liked it. It's a lot of like bins and organizing and like all kinds of neat ideas. And then the other book that I picked up there, I didn't know what it was at first, but it was in the decorating section, and I liked the spine. So I pulled it out and checked it out, and it was actually a Nate Berkus book. So, I think it's called Home Rules. Yes, it's called Home Rules. And I think I paid $7 for this one. I don't see the price in it right now. This place wrote the price on the first white page in pencil, but I don't see it. So, anyways, that's Nate Berkus Home Rules. And now I'm going to get into the home decor items, because this is always my favorite part. So you probably see sitting behind me, I have some more old window frames. I went to an antique. It's got signs outside that say yard sale, but it's kind of like a barn and a house type thing, and you just go in and you look around. So I found these two actually sitting outside, and this first one is a window frame, and I liked it because of all the hardware on it. It's got this neat hook, and then it's still got the rusty hinges and the latch part here, and then it's just like a gray wood that's been like really weathered. So I was excited for this, and I took it home, and I really didn't know what this hook was at first, and I just happened to be watching a new show that I found on HGTV called Vintage House Hunters, or Hunting Vintage, something to that effect. And they were looking at a house with a transom window that worked, and that's what this is. So it's kind of like one of those moments, like it's, you know, it's meant to be. I just brought it home, I didn't know what it was, and then HGTV had the thing that night. So I guess it would be mounted on the wall. There'd be some kind of like a handle pulley system here, so that you could just open it without having to like climb on a chair or something. So I got that, and this one here, which just says another old window frame, and it's got some like paint on here that's peeling, so I have to clean it up a little first, but I liked the size of it. So I picked up the two of those, and I got them for $10 together. It was actually my first time ever bargaining with somebody. Normally I don't like to do that. If it's got a price that's decent, I'll just pay the price. So in my head, I was like, I think $10 is fair, because there is some like rotting on the wood and stuff. They're not, you know, completely solid. They do need a little bit of work. So he said 15, and then I asked him if he'd take 10, and he said okay. So my first time bargaining worked out well. And now I've got a whole bin right here. I'm going to show you some things. I picked up this wreath for $1. And this looks like one I saw on Kirkland's website that I was contemplating buying for the spring. It was like a peony wreath. So I'm just going to take some of these out to make it a little bit less fluffy and just a little bit more streamlined. And then I'll be able to use it next spring. Okay, I picked up this bin. And it's just like a wooden one in a reddish color. And then it's got the tan stars on it, and I picked this up at my favorite consignment shop for $2, and I think I'll probably put this away until like next year for Memorial Day or July 4th, but I just thought it was a really good storage idea. At TJ Maxx I picked up another patriotic type thing. It's just one of those MDF type signs, and it's just a flag, and I took the price tag off of this, but it was either $5.99 or $6.99. So I'm also going to put this away till next year. And then I told you about these windows, and I got these in a town called Livingston Manor, and I go camping up there. It's, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it upstate New York. Some people might, but, you know, it's in New York, and it's just like up in the mountains, and it's just really peaceful. So I went camping there, and I did some crafting. I made a little box. It's just like a paper mache box, and then I used chalk paint, and I don't know if you're going to see the details, but it actually crackled. I didn't try to get it to do that. It was just like a happy discovery, and then I just put some letters on it. So I've got that, and then I went to a few other yard sales while I was up in Livingston Manor, and these two are my favorite things that I picked up. This is an old rolling pin, and it's got like chippy paint on the handles, and this one is an old egg beater with a painted handle. And I got these for $5 together. So this is another thing that my husband thought I was crazy getting. But to me, I just think of like how many, you know, rolls of bread or cookies or things that were made with this for a family. And I just think it's kind of neat. I have 2 more things to show you from this weekend up at camping that I picked up. At one yard sale I went to, I found this box of, they're fake pomegranates. I thought they were apples at first, so they might even pass for apples in the fall. But the whole box is $3, and they're all still shrink wrapped. So, and I mean, even if I wanted, I could see maybe if I just cut the stems a little shorter and like put them upside down, you could, you know, you'd pass for apples if you don't show the bottom part. So I got a box with 11 of them, and then I picked up 2 IKEA hand towels, and they're marked 3, but she gave them to me for 2, and these have not been used yet. So there's this one that's like a red and white, and let's see, these are called Winter Cool. So it's one of their winter lines. I don't know if it was this winter. And then here's the second one. This one's my favorite design. And so I don't know if I'll actually use these as dishcloths because they're not that type of, they're more like a linen and they're not going to soak up water great. But I thought they would look cute like hanging over my stove handle at Christmas time, or even just in the winter. So those are my finds from the past couple of weeks. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.